Welcome back to another episode of Fat, Funny, and Friends. Tonight we got my co-host, Danny Like Whoa.
What's up?
Then we got 2/3 of the Jungle Squad pod with us.
Yo.
I can't pronounce your name, so y'all can do it.
Rob Banks in the building.
Your man, Ape Loso, man. We here. Thank you for having us.
And I want to return the favor. Y'all had me on y'all show. So before I start my topics for the day, y'all had me on my podcast. How was it? Did I add any value, or it was just like I wasted y'all time?
No, absolutely.
Get straight to the point.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely. You gave me a different perspective because I feel like you were one of the first guests, probably the first guest to give us like straight up criticism. And I feel like that kind of sparked a different angle for us to start, you know.
I thought I was okay.
Nah, this could go like, I'm going to give you
That's for me
the good and the bad. Like the good was one, you said you actually came through. You committed. He was 15 minutes early.
Yeah,
he was really, really professional about actually making the collaboration of two podcasts happen. And that I really appreciate because we've had like our trial and error with other people. And it's always good when it just like actually works out. So I give you credit for
that's why I try to show off people.
Yeah. So that was like really good. So thank you for that. The funny thing was he was late. So because he was late, he has something to say about him being late. That was like the first thing he added to his artillery. Like, oh shit, this ain't it. And I was just like, yo, bro, like, come on, bro, like, you feel me? So like, today we made sure we came an hour early. We was actually outside. We was ready, like together, like as a unit. So we was like, all right, bet. But the good thing about the pod was that the conversation, when you deal with other people with a podcast, we don't necessarily have to really worry about keeping the conversation going. Right. Mm-hmm. It just happens like naturally. So like that's one thing that it was good. We didn't have to force you to talk. And we've had that too. Yeah, we're just gonna have the conversation. So that was like really dope. The weird thing is that because we usually kind of like to recap a little bit at the end, but bro, this man was in and he was out just as fast as he came in. So we didn't really we get a chance to chop it up.
Like, if you want to chop it up, I'm good. I gotta go. Do my part.
You feel me? Recap, get better. What's next? Like, you feel me? Like, is this it? Like,
my bad. I got my Instagram.
But other than that, that was it. Yeah, you was just a little Hollywood at the end. That was all.
He said that about me.
That's who he is. That's who he is. But I respect what you said. The criticism, and I think that it's important if you're in this line of business that you have to remain teachable. Mm-hmm. You can't take it personal. You can't be sensitive, even though you might be sensitive about your shit.
Because we all are.
In order to get far, I feel like it's important to like listen to what people are saying because people aren't telling you stuff because they're hating on you. Exactly. Because trust me, like I've been working with Jay for a minute and we had our ups and downs. We done lost members, might have gained members. Jay elevated. So I feel like it's important to have people like that in your corner. Yeah. And don't take it personal because he could be a sharpshooter sometime. Oh, yeah. But I feel like I
was nice.
That.
Honestly, I wasn't an asshole. Nothing.
But I'm just saying, even if you were an asshole, like you know what it feels like to be at the bottom, but he would never want you to remain at the bottom. So it's only going to tell you things that like boost you up so that you can elevate and become successful. So like I respect you saying that because a lot of people can't handle his personality or anything that he says.
I was light on that podcast. I wasn't even rough. Like, trust me, I could have been like an asshole.
No funny shit, but
I felt the energy was good. So it was like, okay, these cool people.
But I like people like that though. You feel me? I'd rather surround myself by people who are 100% honest, sharpshooters and blunt because I'm like that. So like when I say something, I would want that same respect given back to me. A lot of people kind of hide behind like the facades and like being like yes men's, but I'd rather be told no if it's no. You feel me? So like I get that vibe off you, and I think that's why I
never want nobody to look stupid. I tell you all the time. So if it's something to tell somebody, I'm gonna tell somebody that.
And that's who he is 100%. Trust
that's why I wanted to collab.
I hear when I'm stupid all the time.
But yeah, that's genuine. That's real, and I appreciate that. That definitely it definitely sparked something for us, for sure. Well, at least for me.
I appreciate it. Well,
we gotta collab, bro. Like, let's do like an actual episode outside of the environment of a podcast. Like, do an event, like do like a game night with like other podcasts and shit like that. Like, that's what I've been trying to do with the other co-hosts. Like, we done it together, but to actually collab with other artists, create like a game event, we could all promote it on all of our platforms, challenge each other, have like a crown, and then kind of like start like some annual shit, like it could be like dope because there's mad podcasts now and they're oversaturated, but there is a way to keep all of us engaged.
Everybody got their own thing.
Nah, this shit is oversaturated.
I agree though. It's mad podcasts. Like I've never
it's people doing podcasts and this podcast. You could tell who's not gonna last.
Right,
people
right,
just hit,
right.
They just see something fun to do.
Yeah, right.
Like I want to stick around them people, not the people that
they're
got
for the trend. And the other one is for the lifestyle.
Yep.
That's true.
Right. I believe this shit gonna take off. And I'm sticking with it till something pop.
Yeah, I believe that shit too. But my thing was for the podcast, it was kind of like an avenue for me because I came and started like as an artist, music. That's like really my main passion. But while I was promoting music, I never ever had a chance to like really just talk. I was just like, drop this, check this out, share. Like they never really got to hear like me talk. So the avenue of having a podcast was to give them that opportunity to see my personality. And then I didn't want to just do it by myself. We had to like kind of get like members who I'm like comfortable with together. So
that's smart. That's smart.
It's hard to work with your friends, but once you find the right friends to work with, it could be something special.
All right, I was about to say it's not hard to work with your friends. You just got to know your friends.
Yeah,
like I know the potential of each one of my friends. So like, certain friends, I would never bring them to this. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because I just know this is not for them.
Mm-hmm.
But you sometimes you also don't know until like you really put them to the test, like that trial and error.
I know my friends. I know you gonna waste my time. You gonna piss me off. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, but you have a certain level of like dialogue for you to analyze that though with them to understand like that's not gonna work. So like either way, like you tested them out in some form or fashion. You don't have to necessarily test them out here to know.
Oh yeah, what they like, about. All my friends is like what 6, 8 plus now, so I know like what you would do and what you won't do, what you'll fit well in. So I wouldn't even. You don't even know how to hold a conversation, so I'm not wasting your time.
We're not even doing that.
For sure.
Wasting each other's time.
Right. All right. So let's get in topics. I didn't mean to do this to be a dialogue like that.
Let's do it.
I just wanted to tell me I was the best guest they ever had. So
you definitely, I would say top like 5 of all 3 seasons and top 3 in this season. I think we've had our the funniest guest. I think a couple weeks ago. He was like pretty funny.
What's his name?
Well, he wasn't really funny. It was just like he was funny. But Donnie though, he's not like funny. Like like Donnie. It was our last guest. Drop that?
Yeah. I ain't laughed that much. I was really informed more than anything. Like,
I was motivated after that.
Chuckle at all, but
I felt that.
He was real smart though. You know what he was talking about. But
it's because with him, you don't really know what to expect. And I haven't seen him since New Year's. And he comes and like he brings like a dog, and I'm like, bro, there's like. What am I supposed to do with your dog? So, and then he came like threw merch at us and like just mad shit. So like it was mad behind the scenes. Yeah, you feel me? It was like mad behind the scenes shit that he did was like, you know, you're a clown, but like let's get this shit started.
Nigga really brought it up.
Niggas barking down the hallway. I'm like, bro, come on.
You don't know that Through It All podcast. They just love their dogs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another one of our podcasts. All right. Earthquake. Where was everybody at?
I was teaching students.
At work as well.
Did y'all feel it? Because I ain't feel shit.
I didn't feel nothing, bro.
I felt that shit.
I felt it.
I didn't see nothing. They set a lockdown for like 20, 30 minutes and then everybody went to class and they hit me up calling me like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah.
Baby, I was at work. I'm a nurse. I felt that shake. I said, fuck them patients and left out that emergency exit. What?
You went home after that?
I went outside and smoked my vape. I had to process everything that was going on.
Yeah, something wasn't right.
Yeah, something wasn't right. And I'm like, yo, this is really crazy. Like, I've never felt anything like this before.
Really?
I felt both of them.
I'm happy that I was like on the top floor too, on the third floor.
She called me to what you felt that earthquake. I'm like, what? No, nigga, I'm at work. I ain't feel nothing.
And then, you know, black people so ignorant. I'm like, oh, that was just our fattest friend who fell. Shit. And then I saw stuff on Facebook.
That's what I'm getting into. Why niggas don't take nothing serious?
I heard it was an aftershock though, so he must have fell twice though. You feel me?
He probably did.
I was holding on to something, getting up, start shaking shit.
And then dropped again. Like.
Yeah.
Black people don't take nothing serious. So look, I know y'all seen the tweet. Lord, it was Diddy, not the rest of us.
I was cracking up. So like we definitely know how to turn like a traumatic experience into a
black trauma. That's everything funny.
Yeah.
I think that's for a reason though. I feel like the laughter is good for the soul, and they feel like that was kind of like their only thing that they really had in the artillery during like real hard times. So
during slavery.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to say, but slavery. Yeah,
it's fine. You count. You black. You one of us. You can talk about it.
We all get a pass.
He double black.
You actually get a pass.
I mean, we we were slaves, but we freed ourselves type shit. So we kind of like, we was like, oops. And then now they're kind of trying to come through and sneak their way in through our government. But
see, you've been watching Scandal with me. I've been watching Scandal and shit. I've been scared.
Shout out to Olivia Pope. I know everything about that.
Me too. I've been looking at motherfucker sideways. I don't care.
If I'm not mistaken, me and her got the same birthdays.
Oh yeah, you's a sneaky motherfucker. You might be conniving. When's your birthday?
January 31st.
That's somebody else's birthday.
That's at a Capricorn?
Nah, no.
Aquarius?
That's Aquarius. Yeah. That's not Deja's birthday. I lied.
Oh no.
We're the king of the zodiacs.
Y'all make horrible friends.
Nah, we actually make good friends if you're around good people. Like we're like selective.
So we the problem.
We're the problem. We're the problem.
Everybody else is right.
So far you good. Like
10 days before here, so I'm an Aquarius too. Yeah, the 21st.
We Libras.
Yeah.
The other one is an Aquarius too. All three of us are.
How do y'all deal with each other? Because Aquarius is weird as fuck. That wasn't what we was talking about, but like
we're not weird as fuck. We are misunderstood.
Not you.
Misunderstood. It's like most
Maybe
signs.
not you.
Sure.
It's because y'all can't necessarily, like, at least for me, people can't really read my emotions type shit. So because of that, they see that as a threat. So like you can't really tell.
I was threatened. It's just like
it's concerning to the individual the fact that I'm not easily readable, and sometimes it's on purpose, and sometimes we don't even know how we really feel type shit.
We
so
could be
like,
mysterious as characters.
So we mysterious to ourselves too. But at the end of the day, I think that kind of like adds a sense of coolness to me too. Like it's like you don't really know what to expect. So like it's a good, or it could be good.
It could be good or bad because like if we gonna talk about it, I had an Aquarius friend, and because I really didn't know what you were up to and you were very mysterious, sometimes you came off as a hater. So it's kind of like I have a friend who's a hater.
See, like for
it's
me,
a female though, right?
It's a female.
Yeah,
I feel like female Aquarius and male Aquarius for some reason, because I know a few female Aquarius and I couldn't really relate as far as characteristics.
So do you feel like females deal with more hate from other females than you guys deal with hate from like other guys?
Absolutely.
I feel like women hate each other.
I feel like it just comes from a more emotional standpoint. Like females take things a lot more personal. Like we could get into it as guys and we could like either fight it out, hug it out, talk it out. You feel me? Women will like try to sneak dish. You feel me? Smile in your face, chit chat it with the next woman. Like y'all just take things more personal in my aspect.
As a majority though, because obviously there's
that's not all women.
Both parties do that too. But like as a majority, I think that women tend to like naturally just not like each other. All the friends who I had that were women, they all usually said they prefer to have male friends. You feel me? They don't necessarily like being around.
I was about to say either they're a whore or they're the bad friend though. You got to realize that. Yeah. From what I've noticed, it's because people don't fuck with them. It's not because they don't fuck with people.
I wouldn't call her a whore though. Like
she's a bad person.
Maybe she's a bad person. Or maybe she just grew up with like a lot of brothers or some shit. Like, I don't know.
So situational.
I know you guys mentioned that you're a trio. So like, has there been any situations where you felt like this person was doing the most? Like, nigga, like this is what I want to do. Why you trying to throw salt? Like, have you had any like moments like that?
I wouldn't say. And personally, and I came last on the pod, like him and the other co-host, Rad, they started it, about like 30 episodes, 20 episodes before me.
You came in at episode 28, so yeah.
Yeah, so like around 30, we could say. And since then, I feel like we already kind of like know the chemistry, know what to expect. So nothing's really like out of the ordinary for us to be like bumping heads or anything like that. This dude wants me and Rad to like, you know.
Yo, they're too nice. And I feel like that's a good thing and a bad thing. You feel me? Because I feel like because they're too nice, they won't necessarily challenge each other.
You just respect that everybody got an opinion. So it's like, it's no need to.
Nah, sometimes you got.
So you want some mess within the pod.
Huh?
So you want mess between all of them.
I want personality in the pod. You feel me? And sometimes that comes with disagreements and then learning from those disagreements and then still being able to like be adults and be cool after that. I feel like sometimes they don't necessarily want to go there because they feel like if they do, it's like no turning back. But that shouldn't really be the goal. Like we should have discourse and we should be able to grow from that.
But ain't nobody that girl, you right? Because I go there. Then it'd be like,
well, but on some real shit, just being transparent. When we had Let's Talk About It podcast, me and JJ felt like all three of us was really crazy as fuck. Like we go from 0 to 100 real quick. But we had Ralphie, who was the leader, and it's no sort because I love Ralphie. But Ralphie will always get up here like with a different persona, and we always said like, nah, like.
The motherfucker try to be real professional. We just
like from the encyclopedia and shit, or like. It was me always agreeing with Jay. So we had that. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, it gotta be somebody who agree, disagree, make a friendly debate, and like, we not holding it personal. I feel like that's him out the group. He's the one that's gonna have a different opinion. But that was you at one point.
It is me, and I don't really want it to be me all the time. Like, sometimes I want to sit back.
We can't always agree with each other. Like, we need to have.
Do that? I said we can always agree with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we always agree with each other. So I'll be like, damn, don't like
shit. It's hard when you got similar perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, what is there?
It gotta, he right though. It gotta be an argument because I would hate to sit down with a group of people that is not yes men, but it's like,
right. Exactly.
That's true.
That's different.
That's true. I hope Ralphie don't whip my ass to mention his name.
But me and Rad, like the other co-hosts, we're most likely to have discourse on the pod is because we also.
But it's so polite though. If you watch it, be like, call him a bitch or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like we really, If you watch the earlier episodes, like the one that we really almost was like we had to stop, like we yelled at each other type shit. It was the heated prenup debate, and that was when we both had opposing sides. Like they was like not for the prenups, and I was for the prenups, and like for 40 minutes, and then it really got heated. Like these niggas really felt personal about this shit. I'm like, bro, it's just to like argue with me and agree with me, and I'm like, this is what I wanted. You feel me? Like this is to me, it's like not everything is going to be. All right, yeah, we have a yes conversation. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Oh yeah, you look nice. Blah blah. Like that shit get corny after a while. You want to bring a topic up where everybody has different opinions and see the audience, because the audience are also going to have different opinions, and you give them an opportunity to choose sides and like you bring more different demographics.
That's gonna piss the audience off. That's a killer right there. That's how you get people come in.
Sometimes I talk hot, like you feel me.
So
like,
which friend? Which
I can have Sean or Danielle on the show, and I know they're gonna piss because they gonna always have the opposite opinion.
We're horrible.
What the public think?
We're horrible. I know today this is a side note. My friend went through a traumatic experience in traffic today. She experienced road rage with a gun. So the police pulled up. I said, so where's the rest of the cavalry? I said, I don't take shit serious. I'm like, they had guns and shit, and you just come here by yourself. They said, well, we got somebody at gunpoint waiting. Whole time it wasn't them. Sorry. Sorry. My friend, because I'm like, I pulled up to the bank to pick her up because I'm like, I don't want my friend driving in the back of the police car again. She was like, bitch, you thought I was getting out the car after I told on these people wrong identity. I said, we gonna apologize, friend. Sorry. But nah, that's just a sidebar. Like, we don't take anything serious. And it was a serious ass moment. I'm pulling up with my puppy. She got her Yorkie, and we just like, what the fuck we about to do? Just wait for the police. We hungry. We want to shop. It was crazy,
like,
but
you can't take things serious. Life is serious enough. Like,
I like everything's a fucking joke to me. That's my problem.
I don't take nothing serious at all. And I think that's a generational thing. Like for some reason, like within the last 10 years, like we've been conditioned to just really naturally not give a fuck about shit.
Because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. Just like life's so fucked up. Yeah. If I really start thinking about it, you gonna have to pat me on the back. Cause like this shit is sad.
Yeah.
For shit.
Like, so this what fucked me up the other day. Where was y'all when OJ died?
I think I was at work. I'm always at work.
Baby, when they said on TikTok, motherfucker, you ain't even leave a note before you died. We don't know the truth still. We don't know who Jay did.
He didn't get committed. I mean, like he was found not guilty. You feel me? So I don't think
he did that shit.
Whether he did or did, he was found not guilty.
He wasn't acquitted. He was. You said the smart word. Go ahead.
He wasn't acquitted.
He was acquitted.
He was acquitted. I'm sorry, but he was found not guilty.
So why is the media? This is a serious question. Why did the media like throw him off as if he was that he committed the murder? Like you notice the media would just threw the nigga away. Like not Kris Jenner, the husband wife. Caitlyn, man, looking ass, gonna say good riddance, like, bro.
But like,
that's crazy.
On some real shit, we kind of know. But because we know on some real shit, you did that shit. You did it.
How do you know that?
Because why the fuck would you do an interview, hypothetically speaking?
Oh, that's some nigga shit. Ain't that some nigga shit? If I would have did it, that's how I would have did it.
During that interview, he was like, Well, I remember. What the fuck you remember if we just pretending? You did that shit, OJ. He killed that bitch. But no, it's just, but some of it seemed like, damn, did he really do it? Or just people ran through it,
I don't give a fuck about that. He wasn't charged for it. So like, respect this man for what he did. Like, he was a Heisman. Like,
he was a strong motherfucker. And this is why I know he did it, because they said that he cut from the front to the back, that it hit the spine. That's how far he cut. I said,
that was a quarterback.
He killed that. Like, how you gotta be strong to really cut somebody from the neck, from the front.
Serious motive. Like, you're not just trying to like kill him.
Oh, he hated that bitch.
That side nigga was at the house. That's enough motive for a nigga to do that.
But they definitely didn't let him rest in peace. So you think
they went crazy? Like, I feel like he should have gave him. And I'm talking about black people. We ain't get this nigga no respect. Like, it just like, so what's next?
At the end of the day, bro, he was like. I feel like a lot of people, we all make content. It's like really heavy. We're in the content era, so they already know what's gonna kind of get them views. So the bad shit that OJ did, that's what's gonna get them views. And I don't like that shit at all, because it's like a lot of people, is that really what fame is about? Is that, all right, you could do a whole bunch of great shit and build a legacy for yourself, but once you die, they're gonna remember you for that one thing. Like,
that's always, you don't gotta be famous for that, though.
So if Chris Brown died right now, we're gonna only remember him for what he did to Rihanna.
No, I've been erased that. But the public, but like me, fucking. Yeah. How many niggas have beat that bitch? Not as shit. It's not okay. But like, it's like,
But I bet you that's what's gonna happen, though.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's like the only thing that tarnished in any aspect of his career, though. Like
that and the drug use
surpassed that. You feel me?
He's still Chris Brown.
Like, what you mean?
Like, he recovered from that. You feel me? That could have really like ended his career, but
bro, he really
Chris
did not
Brown
really recover.
He's still relevant.
He's relevant, but think about it. He's relevant. But if you think of talent, Chris Brown should be where Beyonce at, but he would never be that far because
what happened. That only little stain. They gonna remember the stain.
Yeah,
he was the next king of pop, like type shit.
For sure,
like,
but that's still a debatable conversation for some. You feel me? I'm not gonna say the majority, but for
they
some,
must be like 30.
I think if Chris Brown didn't beat Rihanna, he would have turned into a crackhead. So either way, I think that would have been just that.
That's a wild statement.
He would have been a crackhead.
It's something I don't know. He does drugs like that, like for real.
Once a crackhead, always a crackhead.
He was on crack.
To be on some.
Well, coke. I'm not crack. I'm not gonna say smoke crack.
That's what I'm saying.
Crack,
different forms of the same.
What's worse?
Was he sniffing it or injecting it?
Sniffing.
He sell it. He said, yeah, crack.
I done seen some videos of sniffing.
I know what I put
allegedly, I done seen videos and it was, nigga, you wasn't wiping your nose. I'm like,
I mean, those dance moves, them shits is hard on your ankles. You need something to numb that shit up. You feel me? So
Percocet. That's a prescription.
So you feel like your reputation is everything. So do you feel like your reputation could be tarnished, but then you could kind of like smooth it out? Like, you feel like, is there a recovery for anybody, even like the regular people? Like, because I know I grew up with a lot of whores, like in New Haven, like a lot of people who done shot people. You think it's coming?
How you go from
back
whore and then from shooting people?
Because those are two bad things that I feel like you can't. In my opinion, I feel like you can't recover once your name is out there as a hoe. You a hoe.
I think it depends on what you're looking at. Are you looking at it from a redemption standpoint, from commercially, like in the audience in front of people, or are you looking at redemption for yourself? Because no matter what, once that bad thing's hit the airways, it's always going to be out there. But if you really want to find some type of resolution within yourself, that's always going to be possible.
That's a good question. I really never thought of it like that. So I mean, ultimately, you will be doing it for yourself. Yeah. But it is some people that go hard to show the public, like, hey, I'm this changed person. Like, are you still going to correlate me with a whore and I'm a teacher now?
Yeah. Yes. That's why I say just live your life. They always going to have something to say about you.
How I look at it is like, I think Kevin Hart said it. He was like, your life is a book. Like, everybody's life is a book. So it's about what you writing down in it until you die. So I feel like if you do enough progress in your life where it's like you caught that stain, but you elevated from it and you progressed, I feel like the only thing that people are going to respect at the end of the day, whether you did negative or positive, is progress.
Now, what about the stuff you ain't write? And that's in the form of gossip, hearsay.
Say that one more time, sorry.
Now, what about the stuff you didn't write? What about the gossip?
The gossip?
The shit that wasn't true about you, but they thought you was associated with this person, so you was doing this.
I feel like that.
I knew some whore, so now I'm a whore. Like, and you, so like...
That's OD. So we guilty by association now?
That's like, 9 times out of 10. That's what it is. I done heard some crazy shit about some people, and it'd be like, I know the people, and I'd be like, They do this, but they wouldn't do that.
Right.
I mean, I feel like also everybody has like multiple faces with everybody. So like me and you might have a good relationship and you might see me cool and vice versa, but then he might look at you a different way type shit. And like, it's just like how we are to one another. We're not to like everyone else type shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Everybody has a different perspective of who each other are and like how everybody assess everybody differently. And I think that's catered towards how they are as a person and how they reflect on themselves.
So
that's true.
Me and so I almost said my side nigga name on this fucking podcast. Hold the fuck up. Did you hear what name I was finna say?
Not the main one, but the shot.
I miss you, boo. That's a sign, I think. That's toxicity.
I gotta
but like me and me and Jay was having a debate. Like basically people just run with gossip, the first thing that they hear because it sounds so good.
And you want to be the first one to tell it.
And you want to be the first one to tell it. But then it's like,
that shit corny.
Fuck, like people really believe gossip because they really feel deep down inside you are that person they're gossiping about. So what you just said like kind of makes sense. Like, nah, I don't think they would never do it. But shit, when people believe gossip, that means
right. Somebody put a Facebook status about somebody. You only know the person from Facebook. When somebody put that stuff, they did that shit. Yeah, you never met this person, but now just because what you assume from seeing their pictures and their statuses, they're this person the whole time. They not even close to that. They scary as shit.
That's all a facade. Yeah. The social media aspect.
When you see a movie, bro, and I look at a movie and I'm looking at on Twitter, everybody saying that shit ass, and it turns out when I went to see it myself, I like the movie. So it's really the same shit. Everybody is different. Everybody gonna have a different opinion about everything. But that here's you right though, because like even though we might see each other differently, if somebody with a loud enough voice spews some shit out there and then really has a good influence.
Behind them, it's the truth.
It don't even matter what the truth is at that point. I feel like nowadays the truth is what everybody can believe. You feel me? It's not really the truth anymore. That really is the truth. It's what you could prove.
The best story is the truth. That's like
that's true. But the best story is some shit that's made up. Let me tell you, I don't care what nobody say. We really can't go into details about the gossip that we. I gossip. I'm a female. I gossip. I might gossip to Jay when I'm on the phone like, you heard that shit? But it was something. And it was a very serious situation that we cannot speak of because it's still under investigation. So I don't know if I told it to you and you told it to somebody else.
I don't know who.
But it had something pew pew. That's what I had to do with. And then it was no, but the gossip was so crazy because I think I told you and then you told somebody. Then that person went and told 5 different people. Then it really came back. Yeah, I heard that they really did this. Like, and it was just so crazy how gossip really traveled. You know what I'm talking about.
That's like telephone.
Give me like the name of the person. Initial S?
T. You told C and she told T, your cashier.
Damn. We spelling words out here with all these acronyms.
You remember, and we was like, damn, you see how people, but he was lying though. He lied about the gossip and she
It was like, it was a lie about something. It came back to me. It's like, the lie I told, I said, damn, people run their mouth crazy.
Yo, it's so
just
crazy.
Like telephone.
Because I think it's how people, people sometimes dramatic telling gossip.
And I'm a good storyteller. So if I'm on the phone telling you something, you believe it.
And everybody's gonna have their own perspective. You feel me? You can tell me a story.
But if I tell you not to say nothing, don't say one, I'm lying to you. I know I can't trust you with this. I know I can't trust you with this. And you proved me right when
the story came back to me and I'm like, I'm the one who started it. I lied.
You can't even say, yo, who telling? Like,
because it was a lie I told, so I know for a fact.
Yeah,
that's not true.
It's just crazy how gossip could how word of mouth, the power of the tongue could ruin so many people's lives, even if it is a lie. And then you have some people saying, well, you going hard defending yourself. It must be the truth. So it's like, do you sit back and allow people to lie?
You lying on me.
It depends how severe the lie is. Like if it's really truly affecting my day to day, then yeah, I guess I have no choice but to defend it. But if it's really not affecting me, go ahead, lie. That's
no, I'm defending a small lie. I'm defending myself.
I feel like
I do so much
every little thing. You feel me?
I gotta say something about because the truthful shit. I'ma stand on it. Yeah, I did that. I said that. Yeah, but you're gonna tell a lie on me. Fuck that.
But it depends who it's coming from and like your status.
It could be a preschool
like,
teacher.
That's what I'm saying.
Be too big one day. We all gonna be too big to even like feed into the comments.
little
and
shit.
I'm gonna be on
negativity
Instagram.
I would be in the
You
comment.
won't
You
have
motherfucking
cash
tell
back.
you something.
Nah.
I got 5 minutes, bitch.
That's
reply to
too.
you.
Fuck your mother.
Trust
Your
me.
waterhead baby. I'm going crazy.
I really do. So y'all really be in the comments like responding to these.
Oh, I'm
niggas who
never
be
No,
talking shit?
I even tell them don't worry about that shit. Like when people, like because you get some properties going up, people comment on something. Don't worry about that shit. That ain't nothing important.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it's somebody from the town, oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
business,
That's what you got to defend.
Yeah.
But like it's not everything.
But
that you
like
gotta
a troll
defend.
with 3
Yeah.
likes and 3 subscribers, like
yeah, nah.
Well, somebody just commented some hating shit on my TikTok, and I liked the comment. I use the same sound that everybody that's trending, and it was like, "Oh, y'all blowing this shit out now." I'm like, "Love," because it's like, "Who the fuck is you? You just watched it.
Right.
Thank
For the
you.
comment.
Thanks for the comment."
you know, there's people
Running
write
my
a
numbers
whole dissertation speech. You be like, bro, I ain't even reading that, but like
I do what I used to do for tests: read the first sentence, the
I
last
ain't even reading that
sentence.
shit.
Now,
If it don't look like nothing I like, fuck it, it's a comment.
Yeah.
The algorithm going up. Fuck what you talking
Thanks for
about?
the
Like,
algorithm.
Them algorithms be algorithm and the shit
No,
is
for
crazy.
real.
Different platforms got different
Yeah,
algorithms.
Yeah, like you really.
You gotta know your shit.
You
Like-
gotta know your shit. Like it's to the point now. I don't give a fuck about Instagram right now.
It's
YouTube's
YouTube.
going crazy. Like,
YouTube is really it.
YouTube going crazy.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you post something on Shorts, it goes up. Like
Yeah.
so,
Literally.
I use Instagram because that's my main source of business. But like
Yeah.
Shorts, I don't switch years.
You know what it is? You also gotta be selective with what is relevant on YouTube and what's trending on Instagram. They're both two different things. So
Exactly.
like,
Even
posting
on
the
TikTok,
same content on all platforms is not gonna work no more. You gotta literally post what's
No,
catered
what's
to the
It will
common.
platform.
work,
So what
but it's only gonna
platform?
go crazy on the platform it's trending on.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, because I can get 100 on Instagram, then it's at 1,000 something on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I like
that's
this
what I'm
shit
saying.
here.
Like
And it's all about the topic of
Yeah.
conversation.
we
That's
just
why I
hit
try to do
10K
trending
or something
topics.
on like our first 10K. Like I was like, oh shit, like we just woke up, and then I was like, oh, this is like the first time we actually hit that big. Like we really coming up. So that
Do
was
you
like
got the
really dope.
YouTube? What you got the YouTube app, the studio app?
Yeah.
You don't watch that shit? I refresh
Yeah.
my every time. I touch.
It's like,
What it is now?
Right,
Like,
right.
I check like
oh,
every
yeah,
hour.
see them
That shit-
numbers go
it's
up.
Oh
like a
shit! I
game.
either need to be on y'all show or have a baby. Shit. What you
It makes that shit make you feel good once it go up. You feel people want to
Yeah,
see
because
my
we
shit.
started with like 200 subscribers, and then after we dropped our first episode last year till now, and we already have 500. So it's
That's not
good.
bad.
the shit working. It's just not.
You want 700?
Yeah.
You on 7?
Yeah.
You close to 1K?
Yeah, we
Good
got
shit,
300
bro.
more. We got 300 more.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Yeah,
comment,
so
subscribe.
that's the goal. That 1K. So
Once you
I'm
get
gonna buy
that
some
podcast, like,
fucking
shit gonna
followers
go
for
up.
my
That
friend.
shit.
No, don't buy. I don't.
Nah,
don't buy
organic.
them.
I don't buy no
Get that
fucking follower.
organic
That's
shit,
organic.
chill.
Yeah,
Yeah, chill. Let's not cheat the
Hold
system.
on.
organic.
What happened from 550 to
Why she looking at you like that? Like your shit not organic,
Because I'm
bro?
a ride for my motherfucking friend.
Word to God, I ain't never bought a follow or a view or like. I don't even like motherfuckers that's white commenting because I don't think they think that's my people. So fuck that. Yeah, you're a bot. Yeah, fuck that. It's all organic. If that's the case, I would have bought 1,500.
That's crazy.
With you?
People
Can you even say that? Like,
His ass gonna be canceled the first time you become famous. The first interview
nigga
we
said
did.
a white person is a bot.
no, it's like for real. People start thinking, oh, they buying followers because it's a lot
Oh,
of
that's true.
It's
That's
people
true.
out here buying followers. The people you think that's above you. I'm sorry to go this way, but like you, once you start, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Chichong from Taiwan. That's not
Yeah,
nobody
shit.
here. You
That's
realize that ain't
Yeah.
real.
Do your research, like really sit there and look like in their comments, look who's liking these shits. And I'm just like, look at the ratio from like all the likes in the comments. I'm like, bro,
Some of these rappers too. It's another topic, but like
that's what I'm talking about right now.
No
Like
shit.
these
Also,
rappers are
podcasts.
cheating.
I'm not competitive. I like friendly competition, but
Yep.
there's no way your content is better than mine. I ain't gonna lie to you. So like, what's going on here? Like, what are we
Sit
doing?
down to the presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
nah.
shit.
I
You know
know.
I mean that shit, but-
I feel like when I drop a short, it's like hitting the lottery. It's like, oh, it's gonna
It's hit
hit.
or miss. It's hit or miss
And
though.
it's gonna miss. It's gonna
just-
hit. Like you feel
But
me?
that, but at least you still working. I appreciate
Yeah.
somebody working. If it go, it go. Don't cheat your way. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have? Like, come on now.
Fuck is you doing with this for? Like cheating only gets you. Really
You're not
so
gonna
far.
make no money from that. Like, it's not
Yeah.
gonna pop from you buying
Yeah.
shit.
unless if you buy 1,000 subscribers and a million views, does that really?
But how much money that equate to? You don't.
Yeah,
at the
you
end of the
might
day, you're
get-
not gonna make that much money
even
off
it
YouTube.
out.
You need
Yeah.
sponsorship. You need people buying pro. Like, you
That's what I'm
need
saying.
the
You need
business
ads.
part beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you as your own podcast, make money for this podcast, or are you still doing this for free?
Yeah, we in the red. Oh no,
yeah, we in the red too, bro.
Fatfunny and Friends. I invite the people I like their podcast and people on. Oh, but with Fatfunny costs you cash. That's not free. But this is because this is something I like to do. I like the pod, so it is. And this can go up too. And like you realize it's dry sometimes, and people don't want to pay the money for the interview. But I still need to create content, so that's why I came up with this idea. This will go too, and all together, people gonna start paying for promo. People gonna start sponsoring shit. It's going up. I'm funny, my friends. We got personality. Shit's gonna go up.
That's really what it is.
But it's gonna go.
Yeah, I feel like that's really what it is. It's if you get the right team with the right personality that mixes good together, you'll pop as long as you stick together. But if you just kind of like you willy nilly with this shit, it's not really gonna work.
Consistency.
For me, it was really hard to find the team that I wanted to actually sit down.
So what happened? I know I was watching your last pod. So who was the guest? I mean, the co-host up to episode 28. You fired him? Like what happened?
So our first host, we had 3 different hosts who got fired.
You fired him? You?
Yeah. That's just like kind of like
what's their name?
I have to make the executive decision.
No, we ain't having them up here.
No, I don't want them up here. What the fuck I want them up here? I want them to watch this.
Nigga said,
this ain't Shannon Sharp, nigga.
They didn't get fired like on some like they got fired like, oh, fires, fuck you. It's like we left on some like, all right, this shit ain't gonna work out. But we cool, you feel me? But like,
okay, damn, I was gonna cut
friendships is friendships, business is business.
Yeah,
so you gotta know the difference. I learned that. Yeah.
So the first one was she was the one who I originally started with. I always wanted to actually have a female as a co-host. You feel me? I thought that was like really important. And we had her for like 7 episodes, but for her it was like commitment issues. Like at first when we got her, she didn't have a job, so she was like free all the time. But once she got the job, she kind of like that was it. And then you kind of see her like fall back a little bit. And then what ended up happening was she kind of like waited for the exact opportunity to start like an argument that was pointless and then use that as a way to kind of like fall back from the pod like completely type shit. So the second one, this one is kind of like a little bit more, but we cool now, you feel me? And then when I asked like, oh, we're still looking for host type shit for the pod, she offered again, but I was like, nah, you feel me? Because I'm not trying, it's just gonna go back to once I cut the cord, that's it, because I'm not trying to really repeat the same bullshit. So the second one, let me get some more, please.
Shit, can I get a brief?
The second one, it was a guy, and this one, he didn't really necessarily know how to like truly think for himself and like constructively talk and put words together type shit. And it was really hard to decipher. You had to be like some type of a genius to decipher what the fuck he was saying. And he just like another commitment issue type shit. When he said he was going to be here at this time, it's not this time. And then that was it. So, and then all of a sudden, we get into an argument and then it's like, I don't want to do it no more. Like, you feel me? Like all of a sudden I'm holding you accountable to your word and I'm the bad guy. So,
that's why I won't do it.
Yeah. So
my friends tell me that like
she has commitment issues too. But I work around her schedule because like this is my counterpart. Like I don't want a whole bunch of Paul's dick up here talk because like it just wouldn't be. It would be like I need to balance somebody that's interject. So I know Sunday she ain't doing nothing. I know Thursday through Friday Thursday through Sunday she ain't doing shit.
Nah, but there's a pattern though. You feel me? Like I really do take people for their word type shit. Like that shit really mean a lot. And I won't hold you accountable for like the first 2 times. But when I see that shit's really a pattern, that means you're really not taking that shit seriously.
Yeah. You can't take it personal though.
I
don't take it personal. That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like you do this shit like me. I'm serious about this. So I'm not
I'm trying to really get somewhere with this shit. And like you will find the people around that you need type shit. You will find them. Because I can't drink this shit straight. Please.
Why not?
Huh? I got acid reflux.
I'm gonna be on the show or baby. Which one? What the fuck?
I got acid reflux. I don't think I'm too strict, but I think I'm dead ass though. You feel me?
Me too.
Like I just
one of y'all. Fucking no. Y'all got kids?
No, actually.
How old are you? 22?
7.
27. 22
Thank you.
Is crazy. Thank you.
27?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Really? You older? I thought you was done. I thought you was like 26.
Yo, people think I'm always 26, 25. My patients be like, you could be my daughter. Bitch, I'm 30, but I still can. But shut the fuck up.
You 30? How it feel? Like, I'm scared to hit that number.
I'm old.
30 is just life is at the age of 30. Life is lifing, and where I thought I would be maybe at 29. I ain't there yet, but I realized like I got enough time. But it's
30
not.
is young. Once you get here, you realize,
30 is the prime.
I feel like 30, you in your prime at the age of 30.
Sure.
Like
it's
you
just
got a
crazy.
clear
I have this
mindset.
conversation with somebody like, damn, you was married at 29. I can't even see nobody that I know sophisticated or mature enough to be married.
Not even. Why the fuck you got a kid at 20?
That's another.
That was back in the day.
And that's not even no shade to people who do it, but I'm 30 and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I can't do it.
It's a challenge. Like, we don't really need that type of wave right now, is because we have so much access to information and like resources that we don't need to just cuff up the closest person and then build a life. Like, we really got shit in front of us that we can benefit from. So I'm not gonna sit here and be in a relationship in my 20s knowing that like I don't got my crib that I want. I don't got my fucking dream car, my dog, over $10,000 in the bank, but like I'm worried about being in a relationship.
I want freedom first before I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do.
But you want to enjoy it too before like locking it down, not just getting it and then let me get right into a relationship. Like, nah, let me enjoy what I worked mad hard to get for you.
Oh no, this bitch. I'm not this bitch. Oh shit, this person love a relationship, so she don't count.
I'm a relationship type of person because when you talk about relationships, it's like
she's a relationship.
I'm a relationship type of person.
She needs somebody. I
will cook.
Oh, you're dependent.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up.
Hold on.
Exactly. But my thing is, I feel like everybody be kind of fronting when they say, I don't mind being lonely. I could be by myself. The reality is nobody wants to be lonely.
That's long term, damn. Give it a week. Give it 2 weeks.
As quick as I leave you, the quick as I have another one.
You gotta balance though. Like the problem is like the women that I've met, they didn't have that balance where they can be perfectly fine, independent, and also coexist with somebody. You feel me? It's always been lopsided, and I think in order for you to really find that balance, you got to be single for a while. You got to really find yourself.
You got to have a certain period, like without messing with nobody.
Yeah,
like, what do you think is like your longest term that you've just been by yourself on some isolation? I gotta.
Yeah, did you do no nut November type shit? Like, can you go a month without fucking?
I'm gonna use my rules.
I'm gonna use my rules.
That 1 month.
Damn, that's a good question. I feel like
I did it, man. It was the hardest, most cleansing thing ever. But
I don't want to be cleansed. I want to be dirty. I want you to I want to do some shit.
You did it, bro?
I always do it. I'm good.
he's the person that he took me out of my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cause you're right. I need to be by myself.
It's the best thing. Like, people annoy me.
But I do get by myself. I go on trips. Don't get me wrong. I go to the movie theaters by myself.
She do shit I'm not going to the movies by myself.
Like,
That's a good thing, though.
I like doing that.
I went out the country by myself. Like, I see what being by yourself. Like, it brings you peace.
She tell you it feel good. I went to Philly by myself. I was so fucking bored. Like, this is crazy.
And he was scary. You know, I got me on the phone with him one time because I can't be without him. And I'm like, he not gonna call me, so I gotta bother him. But like, I feel like being by yourself does bring a peace, like peace and joy, rather than being with somebody else. Like, I could wake up on my own accord. Like, I don't have to worry about somebody. I could pick up the phone. I could go and do whatever I want. But I like
you
companionship.
Know who you are. So when you know who you are, it's different. But when you don't know who you are, you need
it's like
a lot of people don't know who they are.
It's me inviting other people into my space. I'm never with a motherfucker. He can't keep
You're
me.
controlling your environment.
I'm controlling my environment. Okay. That motherfucker, I don't know what they are, but they're in my space. So like, when I choose to be done with that, we're done with that.
Right.
And my friend can vouch for me because when I'm off you, I'm off you.
But don't you like that freedom though? And that's what really it's all about.
No, I want to because I want to be
the type of person. She wants two kids, the dog.
But you can get that though. But like you've given yourself the opportunity to do that. Like, you feel me, to be alone and make those decisions for you. So now you know what you want and you know exactly what you're looking for.
At least
you know that you're looking for the right man type shit.
She was settled. She a settle for a dog as long as you come home.
Damn.
All right, let me ask you this: you'll settle for a guy. Y'all dated for like 2 years, right? But then like one day he just smacked you in the face. but he paid all your bills, everything. Like, you good? You gonna let it rock? You gonna keep it going?
You said paying our bills?
Like, you don't even gotta work type shit. He can beat you. He can beat you every now and then.
Well, not. I am. I'm not saying that it's totally right, but I've been in some situations where I wasn't able to leave. Like, not saying that they forced me to stay. It was an occasion when that was the case, but I just feel like I love this person so much, so I did stay. I'm never gonna get in front of anybody or anything and say like I left the first time I was done wrong. But me, where I'm at now, I have a zero tolerance and I talk my shit. So the first time I feel like, yeah, you making me step out of my comfort zone, peace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
I know better now.
Yeah.
But if a motherfucker paying that, my rent is $1,600, Cardinal $600.
Your wife just like, you don't gotta work.
I'm going to
pay
bed
for your podcast. She want to smack you around here and there. That's valid.
Beat the shit. Use this oil.
Hit the belt.
I like that. Use the buckle. Spit on me, baby. You want to record it? Go ahead. The fuck?
But that rent due on the first.
Right.
But all just aside, like, I think where I'm at now, like, it's easier for me to like, I feel like all the fucked up situations I've ever endured taught me how to be strong. Like, but people say that, but really don't know it. They haven't felt that. But I felt what it felt like to be shitted on. Mm-hmm. And now I'm in a different situation of my, like, different point in my life where it's like, nah, I'm not dealing with that no more.
That's dope though. Like, you got a story, you got a testimony that you should probably share to your platform. Probably get some more
people that go through shit like that and don't grow from it. Like, we was just talking about that before we came here.
Yeah.
I was just saying, like, people could go through shit and they just stagnant with it.
No,
so
that's true. We just had this conversation, like me, Nay, and Sean was talking about all the stuff that like I've been through, and not making it sad because me, I laugh about my shit. Yep. But it's just like I've been through so many different things where I should have been broken. Another person. I should have been broken. I should have been still at the bottom. But because I always wanted more for myself, and because I had people to support me, which is most important too, because you can't do it on your own. Absolutely. I feel like I picked myself up, and I have did some like extraordinary things with my life. Yeah. So it is possible for people to be down here and get up here. Yep. But it's more so like you really got to believe in God, yourself, and then the people who support you, they come after. That's so it's like that's where that's why I'm where I am. Don't get me wrong, because I'm a whole different person.
So you're tolerated, but you won't tolerate it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a work in progress. So, but now I know when to leave. Oh, that's what we're doing. Peace.
Like if he smack you, but it don't leave a bruise.
Oh no, I'm leaving now. No, I'm definitely leaving now because I know what an ass whooping feel like. So if I know what the slap gonna bring, I know what the ass whooping gonna feel like. So I'm out, sir, before we even get to that.
The pros got outweigh the cons.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think you should just carry that mace on you at all times. You feel me?
Because this pussy good. I don't know. Sometimes you just sorry.
That should create the most toxic relationship.
I'm sorry. I just feel like I brought up mad. I'm sorry.
No, we like stuff like
but we out of time. So
that was me. I'm sorry.
So we might have to do a part 2.
Yes, I like them.
Shit, damn,
I like Rob.
We only do 45 minutes. Y'all do 3 hours.
Oh, shit. No, I like them though. That's why I invited him up here. The energy is pure.
All right, I'm definitely gonna have you back, or we probably come to y'all if we invited, so we can do a longer episode.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
I really didn't go over the topics I wanted to get off, but
can I just
it was a good conversation. Nah, I'm gonna give y'all to say what y'all got to say.
Good,
because we definitely got to do a part 2. Because I feel like this got deep. This went left.
I'm sorry.
I should never brought up the question. I always bring up a question.
Nah, I like conversation.
I like it. Like it's straight.
I wasn't gonna talk about some. I was gonna do some clickbait ass topics to give you. So like, it's good. What you gotta say?
All right, J. Cole, you should retire. Like, don't stop rapping, bro. Like, you good. Your discography is good enough. All right, just you're done. The big dogs are here. They are barking. Sit your poodle ass down. All right, please. And then
on my platform and do this.
Fuck Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, you really need to sit your ass down too, because like you need 50 push-ups too, nigga. Drop and get this nigga 50, bro.
Drizzy.
Drake right now is up in round 2.
I think that was
okay. Round 1 goes to Kenny,
but it's fine.
You think so?
That shit stuck.
Round 1 goes to Kenny.
Oh
no, yeah, I ain't mad at it, but I'm saying he won, but he didn't write that.
No, he went crazy. If Nicki on the credit, I could see it.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
He said, "Worry about what you would."
I'm surprised Lil Wayne don't defend this nigga though. Like I feel like nobody from like Cash Money is really coming to his aid.
Started, bro.
It's not. Nobody's gonna take it that far. Like J. Cole ruined the whole battle for everybody, so it's just like,
that nigga said, I'm sorry. Let me join.
I'm really gonna end it like
that. He deleted it for real. I said, oh wow,
he really deleted it
because he lost. You have to. I do some shit like
crazy, bro. It's a rap battle going on in the rap industry.
Nigga, yeah. Where do you be at?
What the fuck is going on? I thought it was making hits. I didn't know this was Drake.
No. I just like the song.
Drake is like hit. If you really break down all the shit and all the people that he really dissed in that 4-minute rant. Bro, he was wilding out, and it's still like you can keep listening and still find out more shit about it.
I gotta give it to him. He was sick. I just know he didn't write it all himself. He might have had a couple of punchlines, but he didn't write it all himself.
The leaked version and the master version has 2 different words. So like the one in the leaked version actually has him talking about like Rick Ross doing some shit with Diddy. But then in the master version, he took that shit out. And at the end of the leaked version, he was like, it's me, myself, and I in the big 3. Like I left.
I deleted 2 of you motherfuckers. It's just me.
Some shit.
He was talking shit. He was talking shit.
Yeah, he was going in.
The big 3, that's Nicki, Wayne.
No, including Nicki. And damn sure including Wayne.
I thought the bars was gonna come through.
All right. I want to think, Shot Chat podcast out. We got to do a part 2 because like this went nowhere. Not didn't go nowhere.
He just wanted to do his topics, and he's sensitive about his shit.
I'm sorry, I got my album now, but this is good. I can still cut this up and make clips. It's cool.
Yeah.
So we definitely got to do a part 2.
Podcast. What's the Instagram? JSC.
Yeah, JSC
I got
Cast.
dyslexia.
JS Cast PC. You feel me? And then on YouTube it's at JSC Network, or you could type in my name, Ape Loso. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Rad, even though he's not here. You feel me? We are on every single Friday at 7 a.m. And we got the video, we got the audio, we got it all. So just stay tuned, and hopefully we tune in with you again.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to have a part 2.
Appreciate y'all.
Check their podcast. You can go find them on YouTube. Yeah. Carlos Vasquez.
He said, we don't know.
How do you know my full name?
Like, it's on YouTube. I said, oh, wow.
He said, it's out there. It's out there, brother.
Damn, I got to get that.
You need to change that quick. I said, oh, wow.
Okay.
We are out.